If not now, when? This isn't just a question, it's a challenge. It's the alarm clock for your soul, ringing loud and clear, telling you the time for waiting is over. Your life is happening right now, in this very moment. How many times have you said, "I'll start on Monday," or "when I have more money"? These are not plans, they are delays. Your comfort zone is not a place of safety, it's a cage. The perfect moment will never arrive. The real magic happens when you act despite imperfections. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's taking the first step anyway. Your dreams and your future are waiting for you to make a move. The power to change your life is in the decision you make right now. So I ask you again, if you don't start now, when will you? Every second you spend waiting is a second lost forever. Stop waiting for a sign, this is your sign. The time is now. Let this question be the spark that ignites your fire. Why do we wait? The answer is simple: fear. We're scared of failing, of what others will think, even of success itself. Fear paralyzes us, whispering that we're not good enough. Then comes perfectionism, fear in disguise. We tell ourselves we can't start until everything is flawless, but perfection is a myth. Chasing it is self-sabotage. And then there's the myth of the right moment. We wait for motivation, for a sign, for the stars to align, but motivation follows action, not the other way around. Waiting to feel ready is like waiting for a train on a track that was never built. Fear, perfectionism, and waiting for the right moment keep us stuck in a cycle of dreaming, but never doing. The biggest risk is not taking one at all. The only right moment is the one you create. It's time to stop analyzing and start acting. Start living now. Let me tell you about Sarah. For 20 years, she dreamed of opening a bakery, but fear and excuses kept her stuck. Then her mother, her biggest supporter, passed away. Among her mother's things, Sarah found a box filled with every recipe and note she'd ever shared about her dream. At the bottom, a card read, "If not now, when?" Grief shifted something inside her. The pain of regret outweighed her fear. The next week, Sarah quit her job, rented a tiny storefront, and opened the rolling pin. Friends called her reckless, but she pressed on. Today, her bakery is beloved. The smell of fresh bread fills the street, and Sarah is finally alive. She works harder than ever, but she's never been happier. She didn't wait for fear to disappear, she used it as fuel. Sometimes the biggest push comes from realizing that later is never guaranteed. Sarah's story proves that action, not waiting, brings dreams to life. Don't let your song die inside you, if not now, when? Fear is temporary. It fades once you act. Failure is a moment, a lesson, not a life sentence. But regret? Regret is forever. It's the ghost that haunts you, whispering, "What if?" People rarely regret what they tried and failed at. They regret what they never dared to do. The pain of failure is fleeting, but the weight of regret can last a lifetime. You face this choice every day, the discomfort of trying or the ache of never knowing. The only real failure is not trying at all. Choose action. Choose life. Think it's too late? Meet Harlan Sanders. By 65, he'd failed at nearly everything. Jobs, businesses, even law. Broke and living off Social Security, he had only a fried chicken recipe. Most would have given up. Sanders didn't. He hit the road, pitching his chicken to restaurants, asking for a nickel per piece sold. He was rejected over 1,000 times, but he kept going. Eventually, a few said yes, then more. By 74, he had over 600 KFC franchises. He sold the company for millions, becoming a legend. Sanders proved it's never too late to start. Age is not your barrier. Inaction is. Don't let your story end before it begins. Start now. Inspired? Ready to act? Here's how to start. 3 simple steps. First, accept imperfection. Your first try will be messy, and that's okay. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Second, break it down. Don't climb the whole mountain. Just take the first step. Write 1 sentence, walk 1 block, make 1 call. Small wins build momentum. Third, make it public. Tell someone your goal. Announce it to a friend or online. This creates accountability and makes your goal real. These steps, accept imperfection, break it down, make it public, are your launchpad. They're simple, not easy, but they work. Don't just listen, act. Pick one thing you've been putting off. Accept it won't be perfect. Take the smallest step. Tell someone. Change begins now. One last story. Jason's. At 42, overweight and unhappy, he avoided life. One day, out of breath after playing with his daughter, he hit rock bottom. He was more afraid of staying the same than of changing. That night, he didn't overhaul his life. He just walked to the end of the street. The next day, he did it again. Soon, walks became jogs, then runs. Small changes added up. A year later, Jason was transformed. Confident, energetic, present. It all started with one small, scary step. The lesson? The time for waiting is over. Your life is a gift. Don't waste it waiting for perfect. Follow Sarah, Colonel Sanders, and Jason. Act now. Your journey begins with a single decision. What's your first step? Don't overthink it, just do it. Your future self will thank you.